everyone. This is the first installment of our Aztek Skateboards comprehensive case for managerial accounting, and I wanted to just get this started so you understood what the requirements were for this particular chapter on cost classification. So I have included a link to a video on how to actually build a skateboard. So if you're curious, which I was, I found this on YouTube. So you can kind of get the idea of what some of the terminology is by watching that. So you can see that I have supplied you in alphabetical order with a lot of costs that are involved. Now, we are a skateboard company that assembles skateboards. So we're not actually making them from scratch and wood. We are just taking, decks that have already been cut and cured, and we're going to make them into skateboards. So that's the main purpose of Aztek Skateboards. So that's what this company is. We are a brand new company, and we're just trying to figure out what kinds of costs we have. So let's go ahead and get started. So again, I've listed these in alphabetical order, partially because I want you to go through and start thinking about, based on what we've learned in class, what the product, if this particular cost, let's take the advertising, where I'm going to skip these two. We're going to need those in a later chapter. Let's just start with advertising right here. And it says that it's $500 and that it's fixed per month. So if I wanted, I could calculate that out to an annual rate. We're going to need that later. For now, I'm just going to indicate what kind of cost it is. So for advertising, is that a product cost or a period cost? So we know that that is a period cost. And is it fixed or is it variable? Meaning, is it fixed every single month, or does it vary by how many skateboards we assemble? So obviously I've given that away right here because it does say fixed per month. So I'm going to go ahead and indicate that. All right. Is it a direct material? No. Direct labor? No. Variable manufacturing overhead? No. Sunk cost, opportunity cost? No. So sometimes you get more places to put things than you really need. So let's take this next one. Here's a CEO salary. What kind of are they product or are they period? Do you ever let the CEO assemble a skateboard? Well, hopefully not. So we're going to call him an administrative period cost. All right. And again, that is fixed only because it's a yearly. So that means it doesn't change. So again, we're going to need to figure out a per month in another couple of minutes, but for now we can just leave that alone. Okay, so I want to take you on down here. Let's take a look at the standard skateboard deck, so you can see that those are $20 per deck that we actually purchase. And in this case, because it's actually part of the product and it's used on there, we're going to go ahead and indicate the product. Okay, is it fixed or is it variable? Well, in this case it's variable because every time we make one skateboard, we're going to use one skateboard deck. So if we assemble no skateboards, then we would not incur this $20. However, if we assembled, say, 100, then we'd have 200 in variable costs. So you can see how this works. So anyway, variable. All right, now we're going to come over here and we're going to look at this and we're going to go, is a skateboard deck a direct material? Well, obviously, because we've heard about this in class, we know that this is a direct material. So there you have it. No, then it wouldn't qualify as direct labor or variable manufacturing overhead, only because it's got to be one of these, but not all of these or not two of these. Okay, so you get the idea. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and fill these out. Again, they don't always fit. You can see that there's many spaces that are left, so you don't have to fill up every single cell with something. And then I'm going to show you really quickly what it might look like at the finished product. But of course that's the solution, and that would be no fun for me to share that with you. So go ahead and do that, and we will turn these in later.